Solomon really perfected the art of the modern occult to ward off the spiritual world after God left and abandoned him.
I thought this would be a great video to respond to because lately I have been doing a series of videos on the legends of King Solomon, particularly surrounding traditions regarding him and his interaction with demons. But it is important to note that any tradition surrounding the idea of King Solomon participating in witchcraft as a means of warding off the spiritual world is indeed fiction. At least it's not found anywhere in the Hebrew Bible.
If you want to marry the queen, I think it was the Queen of Sheba, you have to worship Moloch.
So 1 Kings 11 is the text that mentions Solomon's worship of Moloch. Now there are two quick issues though. Firstly, a lot of scholars will argue that Moloch was not a deity specifically, but rather a type of sacrifice that occurred in the ancient world. And secondly, there seems to be some translation and manuscript issues going on in this passage. For example, in the NET, it uses the word Milcom rather than Moloch, which is the actual god of the Ammonites. The Masoretic text uses the term Molech, but Milcom is most likely intended.
So he sacrifices to Moloch, and he said the second he did it, I immediately felt the Spirit of God depart from me. And this is at the end of the Testament of Solomon.
As noted before in this series, the Testament of Solomon is starting to be written in the 1st century or 2nd century AD or CE. So this video is basing its historical analysis off of texts that are historically unreliable. This video is proposing all of this as if this is historically accurate information when it is definitely not. That said, though, we do have more texts discussing Solomon's interaction with the demonic outside of the text that we've already discussed in this series. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to comment down below your thoughts and make sure you follow me for more content like this.